Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Many people imagine undercover investigations playing out like scenes from a movie, dramatic confrontations, instant breakthroughs, and clear villains. But in reality, cases often unfold slowly and unpredictably. In this instance, what began as surveillance of an individual suspected of handling small-scale narcotics activity evolved into something far more serious. According to the detective's account, the turning point came during a vehicle stop involving a Chevy Silverado. What officers initially believed to be a routine follow-up quickly escalated after evidence discovered inside the vehicle suggested a larger operation than expected. In this breakdown, we'll focus on the specific moment when the investigation shifted from routine monitoring to a major narcotics case, and examine how a single discovery can change the entire trajectory of an operation.
Record, please.
Lauren Espinoza and Brandon Prater for the state.
Robert Featherston and Adam Paul's representing Mr. Martinez.
And you're Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We are going to continue with this hearing and defense. I believe you have the witness on cross and you're still under oath, Detective.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. So you really started your investigation back in December, end of December of 23, right?
In December, sometime in December.
Sometime in December?
Yeah, November,
Okay.
December.
So you got intelligence that Ryan Westbrook was dealing in contraband at that time, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you have any reports from the Fusion Center or from the federal government that supported that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just from a confidential source?
No, sir.
No confidential source. So what pegged you to Mr. Westbrook? What brought Mr. Westbrook to your attention?
Like I said, he was observed. At that time, I hadn't identified him yet, but he was observed delivering a pound of methamphetamines to a residence. I did a little research into the vehicle that he was operating, and it led me to him. And he matched the description of the guy I saw that day, so I established surveillance at his current residence.
Okay, so there was a separate case involving methamphetamine, and that's what led you to start your investigation on Mr. Westbrook.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what was your confidence level on Mr. Westbrook being a drug dealer?
Being a what now?
A drug dealer.
Drug dealer?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it raised suspicions, as far as the what the case, what we yielded that day, the methamphetamines. I mean, he delivered nearly a pound of methamphetamine. So,
Was he using the same Chevy Silverado to deliver those methamphetamine?
so I testified earlier that it was a red Dodge Durango.
Red Dodge. Okay,
Yes,
so
yeah.
different vehicle.
Separate vehicle, yes.
Okay. So again, what was your confidence level that Mr. Westbrook was dealing with drugs at the end of December?
Well, I established surveillance in order to follow up on my suspicions, and yielded a kilo of cocaine.
Okay, so you didn't establish surveillance until the 10th of January?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I have other projects. At the time, we were tasked with looking for burglars. It's a holiday season, so we're tasked with other projects.
Okay.
So my project could be pushed back a little bit. So that's not uncommon.
All right. So
Specifically during the holidays.
Mr. Westbrook was dealing drugs between when he did the methamphetamine and when you picked him up on the 10th?
I'm sorry. That's your question again, sir?
Sure. So do you think that Mr. Westbrook was dealing drugs between the methamphetamine case and when you arrested him on the 10th of January?
I can't say with 100% certainty that he was or was not, but was he involved? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe. All right. Well, then is it also reasonable to assume that 1 kilo of cocaine was already in the Silverado when he met Martinez?
Objection calls for speculation. That will be overruled.
So I ask your question again, sir?
isn't it reasonable to assume that Mr. Westbrook already had 1 kilo of cocaine in his vehicle when he met Mr. Westbrook?
No, sir.
Based on what?
Based on the knowledge I had of him delivering methamphetamines at the time, um, uh, he's more of the way he operated is more of a middle upper, but it's kind of a middleman where he transports, delivers, picks up. He's in that chain. I guess we call it that supply chain.
Well, why wasn't he in the supply chain earlier in the day?
You want me to guess, or
Well, I mean, you're guessing now, though, right?
no? I'm giving you an answer as to what I see and what I observe, and based on what I see and what I observe, and I compare it to previous cases, previous knowledge, how suspects operate at his level versus street folks, users on up the chain, and he was different. So I'm just speculating on his behavior, how he moved, what he did, on that he was picking up. And again, his behavior pattern was more of an interdiction stop, because he fit the criteria of a person involved, and it took that type of rep to understand that maybe this is a good interdiction stop, because he's, with the knowledge that I have, the way he's operating, what he's doing, his behavior, manners, and what he's doing is, it kind of fits in the drug trafficker category.
Okay. Are you done yet?
Yes, sir. I am done.
Okay. Well, you still can't state with any sort of certainty whatsoever that 1 kilo of cocaine was not in the drug prior to him going to the omnibus stop, right?
Objection outside personal knowledge of this witness.
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat your question, please?
I said that he could not state with any amount of certainty that the 1 kilo of cocaine was not already in the vehicle when he went to the omnibus station.
And your objection?
Well, our objection would also be asked and answered, but outside of the personal knowledge of this witness, he was not in that vehicle.
All right, that objection will be overruled. You can answer the question.
Without seeing it direct, I can't say that he had or had not the narcotics with him prior to.
Okay, fair enough. When you pulled up to the bus station, the omnibus station, did you go inside the omnibus station at all?
No, sir.
So you can't state with certainty that the bus that showed up at the Omni's bus station was in fact from Laredo. Is that not correct?
Well, there's several buses. I don't know which one's coming from Laredo, which is coming from Del Rio.
Okay, but you made the assumption earlier that the bus that Mr. Martinez was on was from Laredo, correct?
That I'm making that statement in the fact that I found out later that that he was going to Laredo. So he was coming from Laredo, he was going back to Laredo, and through questioning Mr. Westbrook and going down that road with him, he confirmed that this guy comes from Laredo, brings said dope, and goes back to Laredo.
Okay, but that's after the fact you talked to Mr. Westbrook, right?
Yes, sir. That is it.
At the time that that bus pulled into that station, you really didn't know where it came from. Is that correct?
As far as Laredo, Del Rio, is that what you're asking?
Yes.
No, I did not know.
It could have
At
been
that
from
point in time, I did not know.
Okay. All right. Very good. Did you see Mr. Martinez get off the bus at the omnibus station?
Did I see him get off a bus at the omnibus station?
Correct.
No, sir.
You did not.
No, he walked out of the main entry exit of the building.
Ah, okay. So you're really unsure as to whether he was ever on a bus or not. Is that correct?
Through my experience, I can
No,
can say
your
that.
actual knowledge, sir.
So if you let me speak, if you quit interrupting me, I'll tell you, and then you can ask a question. From my experience,
Judge, would you instruct the witness not to be argumentative?
All right, so this is what we're going to do. If everyone have a question asked, answer the question, and then another question will be asked. All right, so defense, can you re-ask your question?
Yeah, so you really have no knowledge that Mr. Martinez was ever on a bus. Is that correct?
no direct knowledge now.
And when you say direct knowledge, you mean your own personal knowledge, correct?
I mean, I was in the bus stop, observe him getting off a bus coming from Laredo.
And you've already testified that you did not go back to the omnibus station to do any sort of investigation, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, now in your encounter with Mr. Martinez at the Greyhound bus station, the ticket that Mr. Martinez purchased, where was that ticket for?
I didn't look at it personally. I didn't really take a good look at the ticket.
Okay, so you don't know if Mr. Martinez was going to Laredo or Pleasanton or Dallas. You don't know the destination on that ticket, right?
Objection, Judge. I mean, this is outside the scope of probable cause or the defendant's voluntariness of the statement. It's also, yeah, it's just outside the scope of the motion.
I believe, and if I'm incorrect, please let me know. My understanding is the defense is asking that. Just one. All right, they are asking that what's to be suppressed. They're asking that. Oh, are you able to hear me? I'm sorry. According to the defense's motion, they're going to be asking that any statements their client made be suppressed and the arrest be suppressed. Is that correct?
That's part of it, yes, Your Honor.
All right,
absolutely.
So the and that's what's in their motion. So the objection will be overruled.
Your Honor, if I also may say to the court that that door has already been opened by the detective's prior testimony about characterizations of mules and about that of their destination as being Laredo. We have no evidence before the court that it's Laredo.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Judge, I feel that's a mischaracterization. The way Laredo came up was his client saying he was coming from and going to. But
all right. So the objection will be overruled. You can answer the question. All right. You may proceed.
Okay. So, what time was the ticket for?
I'm sorry, I didn't look at the ticket specifically. I didn't look at the time. Any of the details on the ticket, I didn't look.
Did not look at the details. So, you really can't, from the stand today, testify that it was even for that day. Is that not correct?
At that time frame, that moment in time, I couldn't say with certainty that he was going back that day. It's not until after the fact that he started telling me what he was going to do, where he was going.
Okay. Well, after the fact is not.
And that's part of. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But at the time, you didn't know whether that was for that day or a week later or a day later, correct?
That's correct. But that was part of the investigation as to how long he was going to be there. He had no luggage to stay there more than a day. So it did fit him, his behavior being involved in the trafficking of narcotics.
Okay. Can you cue up that section for me? I'm going to show you a screen now from what's already been admitted to the record by the prosecution.
Yeah.
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 That it?
Oh, actually, hold on.
No, it's 09.
Yeah. There we go.
Just run it slowly till it gets to 09.
Brother, we got, I need it. Come on, please. Brother.
Detective, you testified earlier that the gap in the door was so narrow you really couldn't see what's going on in there. Yet we're taking a look at this video now. What is it that you see on that video for a gap?
You can. I didn't say you couldn't see. I said I could see partial silhouette of a person behind the door. There's a bag that hugs, but you can see him standing over the urinal, facing towards the urinal.
Isn't it more convenient for you to say that, gosh, I can't see anything through that gap, so now I got probable cause to enter because he's destroying drugs, he's got a firearm? Is that not correct?
Objection argumentative, Judge.
All right, that will be sustained.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Okay, on your police report, you indicate on page 2 of your report, Juan was arrested and handcuffed for resisting detention. So he was under custodial arrest, correct?
At the time, he was resisting, and we considered that, yeah. But it was to me, he was detained for the investigation into the narcotics trafficking case.
But your report, after 21 years of experience, you wrote in your report, arrested, correct?
Well, yeah, he can be arrested, he can be detained.
And then you further go on to say, during a search incident to arrest.
Yes, sir. I wrote that report later.
And are you telling this court that's not a custodial arrest?
All right, so we're going to go off the record for a moment.